champ out there with Washington. And there's B-Train. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on.
B-Train. And he banks in the layup.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now here's Harper. Tight defense on him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
There's B-Train. Oh, that was huge!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Washington. Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Here's B-Train. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's deflected. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Harper with the rebound. B-Train's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, pass to Tyson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Start draining the triple.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And here is Harper. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Bailey. And they get it back. Back to Harper. There's the screen. Another shot. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's B-Train, and he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Harper. Pulls it from 20. A rebound by Washington.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's B-Train, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And that one is off. A mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Outside Harper. Doesn't go for him.
hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's B-Train, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. B-Train's got 8 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Bailey. Still yet to score. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Pass to Tyson. Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. Here's B-Train. Harper with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's B-Train. 8 points for him. Inside. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Tyson. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Here's B-Train. 8 points for him. Fades and shoots. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's the pick. To the paint. Will it go? Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It doesn't go for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's B-Train. Pass to Tyson. Here's B-Train. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Champ. Comes up empty down low. On the wing, Williams. Ball stolen. 3-on-3. Here's B-Train. He's covered by Green.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's the lob to the hoop. It's intercepted. And they're running. Here's B-Train. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Outside, Davis. Shoots from 12. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 14 points for the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Davis. Here's Bailey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Tyson. 1:44 left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's B-Train. Here's Champ, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for your home team, Washington. Cadeau.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Pass to Davis. The kick out to Harper. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 9 points in the game so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
There's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. Releases. B-Train misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Davis surveying the floor. with the fadeaway. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Has to be trained. Can't connect from short range. Hitting under 40% all in all for the game. Harper the pass to Bailey.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Jacks up a three. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God. Yeah,
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got B-Train. Washington out there with Champ. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. Washington passes to B-Train. Clock at 6. Pass to Tyson. And a miss there on the triple. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on that one. And he can't hit the second. Putting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. To the left side wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the triple. Pass to Harper. Here's Bailey. He has 6. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Floats one, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Harper, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one falls for Harper.
Harper taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. To the inside. Here's Washington. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Harper kicks to Davis. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. 18 feet out. Shot shot is good off the back rim and in. Bailey's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's B-Train. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Well, you look at B-Train, so solid around the basket, currently third in the league.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Outside Harper. Shot from the low block, and it's good off the glass. He's got 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to B-Train. Drops in the layup for 2. B-Train's got 4 points this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Harper's shot's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's B-Train. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Bailey. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Tyson. He has 7. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Davis. Harper kicks to Davis. Pass to Bailey. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Bailey's got 11.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
B-Train passes to Champ. Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Tyson. From the arc. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Bailey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for the away team.
And he makes the first. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Here's Tyson. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
To the left wing, 5 to shoot. Bailey misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's B-Train. 20 points for him. Can't hit from in close. Into the lane. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now he's checked in for B-Train. Going to even 5 him. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Headshot off. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's B-Train. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Grant, right side. Pass to Harper.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for B-Train. And ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage, you have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Williams, he's checked in for Harper. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
No good from 11 feet.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It as the shot clock ticks down. B-Train's got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with coach.
Not to react.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. B-Train out there with Davis. Then there's Washington. Then there's Champ. Here's B-Train, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Davis dishes to Grant. Bailey passes to Harper. There's a good screen. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. Here's B-Train. No good that time.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Pass to Harper. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Another miss by Harper.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's B-Train. From the top of the key, he buries it. B-Train's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bailey. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. There's B-Train. He's guarded by Harper. B-Train misses. Here's Bailey. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Tyson. Here's B-Train. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Bailey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Bailey's got 24 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to B-Train. Goes up again. Here's Champ. There's the pick. Here's Tyson. Buries the long-range jumper. Tyson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and